Hello, I'm Dr. John Pendleton, Janie's husband, and we're talking about what we have in our bug out bags.
And Lexi.
And Lexi, yes.
Yeah.
So you need a multiple lights, and that's what this is. And it's also a rechargeable light, so you can recharge the battery on it, which makes it nice.
This one is by Energizer. There you go. Just got the push button, and it just clamps just like this right on to your bug out bag, like this right here. And this is an important flashlight to have because this one right here is also a crank style. It means, and again, it's by Energizer, and you can get this at the. I think we got this at Walmart, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a signaling light, a military flashlight, and it has a little signal to flash on the side. You can kind of turn it on to do signaling, and there's different plates and colors in the signaling flashlight. When you have it on your person, like on this, it actually points straight out, so it's kind of nice in reference to when you're walking, and it will just point straight out, and you'll be able to walk and see where you're going.
It's also an SOS flashlight as well. You can push the button and it will give you SOS.
Yeah, you turn it halfway on.
And you push that, and then you have the SOS
It
signals.
signals.
That's a signal flashlight. It is military issue.
Okay. This is a spork,
Okay.
and also a can opener. It's like the old P38s for opening cans. And here is a match container. So it's waterproof, and it has matches inside. And you just click it on any place that you'd like to put it on your backpack. This is a signal whistle. Also a compass. And inside you would keep matches or other things that you would want to keep dry.
Yeah, they have waterproof matches, and that's what I keep in mind.
Yeah, good.
And you should always carry a compass. You should always have a compass on you, multiple compasses in case you lose one.
Yeah, good idea.
And this is a glow-in-the-dark compass, by the way.
And for signaling, you have the whistle.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and you should always carry a whistle on you as well in case you're in danger.
You can signal with the whistle or signal in some other way that you decide that would be effective.
Inside of our deep earth bunkers, we carry whistles. The reason why we have the whistles in the deep earth bunker is because that way people can hear us if we get trapped or debris gets on top of the bunker. Mm-hmm. It's a good way to get yourself out.
You can buy this at Menards or at different supply stores in different colors, Walmart, whichever you prefer. Mm-hmm. The backpack actually, it doesn't have a frame on it, but it's got an internal frame that is in the backpack itself, and it has little pads kind of to pad your shoulders and things. It's helpful.
Yeah, I think the nice thing about these backpacks they are very comfortable. They've got the netted pads here, but they also have the waist and the back netted pads, and these also have the chest straps.
So I have a multiple water source, and it has about a liter container here on the back that you can fill up and have to have different water supply. So you have plenty of water supply. There's two things, and this is just you can move it and then you suck on it and it opens up and it gives you water.
It's your bite for your camel pack.
Yeah, and that gives you plenty of water.
Yeah, see he's got 2 camel packs on here. He's got 2 of them.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you have plenty of water. This is a sleeping mat, so it keeps you dry, and you lay it out in a sleeping bag or something. You need something to tie things onto stuff, so I've got 2 strings. We have water purification tablets, and you'll have to filter water through some sort of a cloth or something. And we do have a filter that you can carry with you. It's a little filter that will filter water. They use it in third world countries. It works really well. Okay, what's in the bag? On the very top package, you have a waterproof thing for your backpack, so it kind of makes it nice. In the first container here, I have some paper and some food. basically about a day's ration, or you could actually go further than that. You could eat one of these a day and have 3 days.
Okay, just some beef gravy, a can of beef gravy, and a couple of your Brunswick chicken salads. You can get these at the dollar store right here. And then also he has a nail file and fingernail kit. Now, both of you do not have to carry the same things. You can both carry rations, but you can both carry, like he could carry this and I could carry something else to help reduce the weight of the pack. Or you could even reduce this down to just 1 or 2 pieces. But a lot of these things are multi-uses. The fingernail clippers you can use to clip so many things. I mean, cord, a parachute cord or anything like that. The scissors can be used to cut cord. So I mean, there's multiple things. Here's a file, so you can do multiple things with the file. Here's a pick type situation here. You can actually pick a lock with this piece here. Some of the cheaper padlocks. So if you needed to get into some place, right there's your padlock pick. So, and it just zips into a nice little case like this right here. Okay, and this is called by Sharper Image, and I believe, where did you get this at, John? Do you remember?
I think you ordered some of this online.
Okay, so I got it off eBay then. And then also, you can get any size of paper, but you'll want to keep a journal of your adventure. Good or bad type times, you'll want to keep maybe a journal on where you stopped off at, maybe areas of people that were helpful. Maybe your bug out route might be in here, maybe some passwords that you and your family hold so that your children don't get picked up by strangers, and we'll go over some of that later. So, and you can do a much smaller book. You don't have to have anything this big, but it's a pretty lightweight book, but it does add weight to your backpack. So you want to be sure and add enough weight that the person can carry it. Remember, this is what's in a man's backpack. This is his strength and what he can carry. Okay, so he's going to put all this back into the pocket it came from.
And then we'll come back.
And then we will be right back. And this is in the same pocket where his rain guard or his rain cover's in. And there's room in there for more, but he kind of protects his food and his paper with the rain bag. He'll go through there and actually fix that better later.
Okay.
In this pack, he has his pencil sharpener. He's got plenty of pencils. Pencils are multi-use tools. If you got to build something, they really help you mark things when you're sawing and cutting. And you want to tell them about this piece right here, about the stuff that's in this when you get it wet. It's a cold scarf, what we call a cold scarf.
Yeah, you bought this for me.
Yeah, when you get this wet, you wrap this around your neck, and it's multiple uses, and it keeps you cool. It's got like a chemical in here that swells up like a gel. It swells up, and you can use this over and over and over. And it's just really nice to wear around your head or around your neck to keep cool in hot weather. So it's just a cool, what we call a cool scarf or a cool strap.
So that's this.
Remember, you got to meet your needs. Sometimes you get hiking, you get hot and sticky, or you feel like the kids might need it, somebody's overheated. That's a good thing to have with that.
There's multiple places to attach things if you want to.
Yeah, on your molly straps.
An extra cord.
By the way, this can also be used as a tourniquet. There are some things in there.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean the basic inside goes down to the bottom. So all this is actually in the bottom.
In the bottom pack, yeah. So what have we got here then?
You have an entrenching tool. It also functions as an axe.
And this piece right here, you can also open a can with it.
And also here they have
Yeah, the bottle opener.
bottle opener.
And this came from Walmart, I believe. And this has its own little pouch, and you could use this pouch for other things as well. But yeah, this is a nice little shovel.
This part comes off.
Mm-hmm.
And it attaches.
There you go.
Has a little pin where you can unfasten it. Then you have a nice axe for chopping.
Okay. It's got a quick change head on it. There you go.
There's your shovel.
So, multi-use tool. So, I mean, this would replace several items right here. And I wanted to show the aluminum frame on here. You want to be sure and get a lightweight aluminum frame because you don't want to add any more ounces, but you do to your backpack. But you do want a frame because that makes it so much easier to carry when you're hiking. It keeps it upright and more stable on your back. Wouldn't you agree with that statement?
Yes, it does. And your military bags have the outer frame.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a nice lightweight material too, and it's waterproof material.
Waterproof, and this whole interior sack portion, this is all waterproof from the top.
By the way, I got these bags. I got these online, and I'll have to see if I can't find the link where I got them, but I did get them on eBay. So just look up some packs and try to find ones that, like I said, the padded back on this doesn't really add a lot of extra weight. This has the extra MOLLE strapping on it. You can always sew some more of these on if you need to. You don't want to jingle jangle too much when you're walking through the woods though, so you want to keep things from hitting and touching each other when you walk. Or else, just like that, a whistle piece, you can stuff a piece of cotton down inside the whistle and stop that from tinkling. Just because I feel that you shouldn't be making a lot of sound when you're walking. That's the military me, I guess, thinking. The military thought. But this even has the pad here across here for the lower back and for the back itself. And it's cooling. It's got the netting on it so you don't sweat as bad with these. It's padded here for the shoulders, and what's important is it has this shoulder chest strap right here for the front, for around your chest, for around this area right here, and that helps. That really helps keep this whole center frame in place, and this really takes the pressure off your back. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would be your grade for this as far as what you've got in it so far, and how did you feel it carried?
It's fine. I mean, it's great. It's got a nice frame. It's lightweight, and if you got to put more stuff in it, I've got plenty of room. It depends on where you're going and what you're doing. So,
if you're going to have this as just like a pack for your car, like a bug-out bag for your car, you could definitely put some more changes of clothes and stuff like that in there, which you did not have in here.
No, I don't have 3 changes of clothes or 3 days worth of food. But yes, you could pack. But if you're not going any place per se, and you're just little food. Some matches, actually be able to eat with and open a can or with. And if you need to signal or you need light, this one would go out, but this one would be more enduring in reference to it's rechargeable.
Okay, we'll see what else is in your pack. This is interesting. I don't know what else is in this pack. I always see the stuff on the outside, but that's where I put the zip ties. I knew I kept them for the tent.
We don't normally use a washcloth, but actually a hand washcloth is a good idea. So you just put this on your hand, and you can scrubby.
Yep. Yeah, it's just a scrub. It's just a hand glove, and if you need to use it for a glove also, that's good. But these can be just clipped up and hung up, and these dry really quickly, and it's just a great all-over body wash mitt. What has he got here? He's got some Gold Bond for chafing and for inside of his shoes or for any place that's rubbing, especially when you carry a pack, you might get some rubbing. So this is some great body powder and foot powder right there.
Wet ones. One of these a day, you can stay clean. So under the arms and the personal areas, and there's 30 days supply. But you have to budget, yourself in reference to what you use. So under your arms, your personal parts, and this would keep you clean for 30 days. If you have a compost toilet, flushable wipes or something that would compost it would be important. Shaving, to keep yourself shaved and groomed.
Now, you wouldn't have to carry this whole pack, but it's pretty lightweight, so that's why he went ahead and put the whole thing in. But if he was to really downsize his pack for clothes and were to do this, he'd probably just put one of these inside of a Ziploc baggie or something.
Yeah. Some soap. Liquid soap is better than bar soap. Bar soap holds bacteria and holds other different contaminants. So when you use a liquid soap on your hands, you wash it off and you're done with it. When you use a bar soap, it contains or retains whatever element you're dealing with or trying to get rid of a lot of times.
Dishwashing liquid right here, and you can make your own from the Zote. This is why I carry a little bit of Zote soap, but this is dishwashing liquid, and this has a long shelf life. So you want to be able to wash your camping pots and pans. So some dish soap of whatever kind is a good idea to carry with you, and you can wash up with that if you had to.
Yes, you could.
Just make sure that people aren't putting things in in your water system. So you're going to have to protect your water system. And if it's a stream, there's going to be people upstream from you. And that's where you get things like, what do you get in the streams, John?
All kinds of diseases, fecal-borne diseases in reference to...
You can get it from the animals, right?
Yes, so any kind of stream or water source, it may look pure, but you gotta purify your water. If you don't, you'll be sick. You can go online, and we give you some links to get some way to decontaminate your water. You can use the pills, or you can get a decontaminator that they use in the third world countries. They work really well. But if you get diarrhea and you get some disease from your water, you're really going to be in trouble. Clean water, clean food, and as much as possible, clean air. Keep yourself groomed, and have a little. We make that also. Janie has a formula where she made her own, but
yeah, if you go right here, I'll show you how to make my own version of the secret. And then right here, he's got some shampoo. Like I said, and you can intermix a lot of this stuff for washing the body. You can use this as body wash as well, but he's carrying all the grooming stuff for us here.
Any kind of multi-purpose tool is important. I carry one on me all the time.
This one's spring-loaded.
And that's spring-loaded. This one's a different type, but I carry it with me daily. I mean, I have it with me with a knife, and it has different functions and different things, like a screwdriver, or other different things you can use, a file.
And then here is that pocket tool opened up. Again, a good one with a spring. I got this for John. It's got rosewood handles. And I picked this up on eBay for about $14. I did pretty good on this. It's a stainless steel. Be sure and get stainless steel. I got the one with the needle nose. And it's got different flathead screwdrivers, regular Phillip head screwdrivers. It's got a saw, it's got a file, it's got another type of saw here, and it's got a blade and a can opener. So it's got, different Leathermans will have, different Leatherman tools will have different tools on them. So just look for one that will meet your needs. And again, he's got two of them, and the other one's got more knives and more blades on it as well. Lightweight and very important are some zip ties. This can help hold tearing your tent together. This can help hold your boots if you lose a shoelace together. There's so many things that you can do with zip ties, and we'll go over that one day in a different video as well.
An extra flashlight. So the batteries on this, if you get rechargeable, you can recharge them. But this is just a disposable flashlight, but the batteries can be replaced with rechargeable. I can just click it on here. I tuck it in here, and then I zip it up, and when I need it, I've got it. Here's a middle pocket, and you could put paper in here, binoculars, or a map, or something similar, or whatever you would want to put in. Mine doesn't have anything in it right now.
In this other side pocket here.
Personal care items are basically on either side that I have on the backpack. A lot of people like the big toothbrushes. I like a little child's toothbrush. You can reach in easier and better and clean better, I think, with a little toothbrush.
And they don't weigh as much.
And they don't weigh as much.
And you could do just one instead of two, or you could carry you and a partner's toothbrush while they carried your shampoo. So, you can balance off your pack. Here, of course, you want to carry plenty of lighters for fire. Fire is very important. All right, he's got some gum. He's got a little sample of scope for his breath. Hey, we got to maintain our teeth. He's got a pill box or your vitamins. You want to keep up your energy, and vitamins are a big part of that. So vitamins are a big thing to pack. So medications, different people will have different needs, but you want to be sure and pack any medicines or vitamins that you need.
Yeah. Comb.
Yeah.
Or
a lightweight comb. And multiple people can use this if you had to. It's really lightweight. That's why he chose this. He's got the military haircut, so he doesn't. Pocket tissues also great for toilet paper if you have to have it. Great for the sneezels and the sniffles when you're walking through the woods and you have allergies. You could even slip some allergy meds down in here as well and keep those with your Kleenexes. Comes with a really handy box, and you can store Band-Aids or any kind of a first aid medical kit or even a fishing kit down inside one of these boxes. I just love this size of box, and this box keeps things from getting crushed. So that's a good box for that. He's got some gum. My husband likes to chew gum when he's walking. It also keeps your teeth clean. Gum does. So probably some sort of a whitener gum or some sort of a Dentex gum is probably even better for you. And then he's got some breath strips here because I guess he wants to make out with me on the trail. No, you do. I mean, this even make a good trade bartering item. So any of these, a toothbrush would make a good bartering item. Anything here would make a really good bartering item. And you want to talk about this one?
The sewing kit. It's really important to have a sewing kit. So, and that is to fix things.
You got a little pair of scissors, you got needles, you've got a little tape measure, and it's got the army green threads and the blues to fix his pack or any of his military clothes. Red and blue and white, because we plan on carrying American flag with us. Or if you want to sew on any kind of patchwork or anything. You've got a lot of safety pins and buttons here, so you want to get a pack. Plus the sack itself is useful. There's still room in here for some other things, so so you want to put some things in here, and any extra patches you might have for your military uniforms, they can all go in here. Here he has his optic white toothpaste, and right here is a small towel, and this is one of those microfiber towels, and I don't even know if this is microfiber. I just know it's really absorbent. It's a really absorbent cotton. I don't even think it's microfiber, is it?
You bought those online also.
I know, but they're like really super absorbent, and this keeps you from having to carry, like a big towel to dry off with, and you can just pin this up on a tree. It will dry off. It's what little soap you have, you can wash this and keep it clean, and yeah, the reason why I got white ones is because that's all they had, but normally I probably would have got a little bit darker color, because you don't want to hang this from a tree and dry it and have somebody, it's almost like a signaling flag. but I mean, you could double it as a signaling flag. So I mean, you could put something to the stick and wave it. There's your white cloth. So so there you go, you got your signaling flag. But so try to pack things that you can think of that are multi-purpose. This adds weight to his pack, and you can use gum for other things.
Well, if you're going to barter, somebody might.
Yeah, that's right. If you want to barter, use gum. So that's that side pack. We'll put that back.
So these connect, and you can also connect like a sleeping bag or something with these here, or whatever you prefer. And here are some things that I think are important. Socks.
And these are those Smart Basic socks. So these are the kind that keep your feet dry. So military sells places like the commissaries and AFIs and places like that, they will probably sell those types of socks. They're called Gideons.
Another headlight.
Now you got your other headlight. This also flashes and does different things. It goes on your head or your cap. Very important for a hands-free flashlight.
A change of underclothes. I mean, you're not going to be changing your outer clothes too much, but you wonder why I didn't pack a lot of outer clothes. Really, if you change your socks and change your underclothes, that's really what you need to change.
So my question to you on this would be, is I've got a way where you roll t-shirts and you roll them in, but don't you think keeping these in the plastic for as long as possible is more important?
Yeah, if you take them out of the plastic, then you've got to some way keep them waterproof. And this is a waterproof bag also, if you look. And so it's not.
There's our tent string that I was looking for. A maxi pad. And Dr. John, what would you need that for?
Well, you can. That can be a wound dressing, or you could put it on yourself with a little duct tape if you got a cut, and that would make a nice absorbent dressing. Okay, so maxi pads, and then of course he has to adhere it or anything. You might need some different types of tape. There's electrical tape and duct tape. Duct tape is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I mean, we could go on and on about duct tape. We'd be here all day, so maybe we'll just have to do a separate episode on duct tape. But he got the kind that matches his pack, so if he ever has to tape a hole in his pack or something, or tape down a rain hole or something on the tent, then he got the camouflage that matches. See? Can't even hardly see it.
Yeah, or just put that on your on a wound, duct tape it up. We have various kinds of cord, so could use the cord for a lot of different things, for putting up a tent, for holding up a water bag or a water supply, for tying up your pack. If you have animals and stuff in the area, you may have to tie up your pack in a tree or some limb away from things so that the animals can't get to it.
All right, now I've already done a review on this. You can go right here, and I'll put the review up here. This is for the K-Tor, and you wanted to talk about the K-Tor.
It's a power range mobile device that allows you to have power. So you can charge your phone. You can also charge other different things that you have. If you have rechargeable batteries, you can have a rechargeable battery operator where you turn it and you recharge the batteries or whatever you need to recharge.
It does lights, radio, spare batteries, video cameras, audio, radios, phone, cameras, gaming systems, smartphones, and tablets. So you can keep things going. So we keep one of these. John carries this because this is actually pretty heavy. This really does add some weight. This really adds the weight to your pack. But it really does work. I mean, like I said, if you go up here and hit that link, I did a review on the K-Tor. And this is something that you should always carry with you, a backup way to get power right here, or to charge your batteries for your flashlights and your other supplies. This is probably my #1 bug out item that we keep with us, and John carries it because it's heavy.
And a radio. So hopefully there'll be a AM or FM radio in a disaster, and you can use that. It's got a rechargeable device where you can you recharge it, the battery, and you can have standard batteries that it works on too.
Nope. Okay.
I've turned it on.
Oh. SHTF, you will want to keep up and find out what's going on. And again, this has the hand crank. This also, does this one have the alarm on it? It has a light on it. See, you got the light. See, you can light up so you can see what station you're on. You have an emergency alarm. Hang on. Nope, it's not working.
Might look at the sides, honey.
There you go. And then it has whether you want to do it on battery or battery power. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. Plus it also takes batteries, and you have the antenna, which you can also take off and use on other things. So this right here also added weight to his pack, and that's a reason why he's carrying those two things. Okay? And remember too, you'd probably add a little bit of weight too if you added a tent to this or some sort of a tarp. So that would be up to you to decide how you could sleep. I couldn't sleep under a tarp. I'm not that kind of personality, but I can sleep in a tent. I would prefer the motorhome.
Yeah.
I know me too well. I've done too many times sleeping in a tarp. I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah, with a comfortable place to sleep.
No.
I'm just putting the radio in this to have a protective
And you got well, this is important. It's actually a lens cleaner, and if you know what, sunglasses. That's another thing that you don't have in here that you probably should keep are an extra pair of prescription glasses, contacts, any type of a need that you may have, visual needs or hearing needs, like extra hearing aids or hearing aid batteries, anything like that, if that's what you wear and that's what you need. And I think that's a point that a lot of people, I've noticed almost every bug out bag, none of them have had extra sunglasses or extra protective eyewear or prescription eyewear. And yeah, your contacts are going to run out eventually, so you'll have to wear your glasses, so you'll want to protect them. So keeping them in some sort of a hard case. Glasses
yes, I have a hard case for my glasses.
Yeah. We will show everybody how to do some of these bug out, camping out things this summer. We're really looking forward to it, aren't we? Look at that. Are you? Are you not? Let me see if you're lying. Nope. He's looking forward to it.
I hope you enjoyed our bug out bag. Put put in your bag what you need and what you think that will help you. And I hope this has helped you in reference to what we have as the basic supplies for our bug out bag. This is Dr. John and Dr. Jane Pendleton. Enjoy.